want to give you a demonstration of some improvisation. What I want to try to do here, my goal is to focus on, so you can hear me noticing some of the building blocks or the practice methods that we talk about. The building blocks being fluency on the fretboard, the song itself, noticing phrases, having that internalized version of the song. Also some of those practice methods that are noticing a motif, just noticing the chords, noticing some variation of the melody. In all the examples that you're going to see on the site here, that's my goal. And what I want to recognize is that that's a certain consciousness that is part of improvisational practice. And as we work on improvisation, it will feel a little more conscious at first because some of these things may be new for you, or anytime you're trying to integrate maybe a new idea, you're more conscious about it, just like, again, a new vocabulary word or something like that. But through practice, the concept, the idea, whatever it may be, has more of a chance to kind of soak into your subconscious. And so it's less of a conscious doing and more of kind of an informant of your experience being in improvisation, which is that third main building block, is just noticing things happening. And what I can tell you honestly, from my experience, I'm not normally this conscious as I improvise. When I'm on stage playing, I am driving, but I'm also being driven by what's happening in real time. I'm listening and reacting, paying attention to what's going on around me in the band situation. So know that, again, in full disclosure, I'm not just ripping off a solo to any of these songs, but for the purpose of our demonstration here, I want you to hear these things in play. And so I'm going to improvisationally, give you those examples. And so what we have here first is the song Down the Road, classic bluegrass standard here in the key of G. The main thing we want to notice here is you're going to hear me play the phrases of the song and then alternate between those phrases of the song with some improvisational playing. And so noticing some building blocks here, again, we're in the key of G. The song uses G and E minor, so we're going to notice some of that relative minor information here, that layer. And really what that means for me is that even though I'm going to E minor, all I'm really thinking on the fretboard, or that layer as it's kind of an informant, is the G major scale. So there's song structure, knowing what chord I'm going to, but ultimately the G major scale is going to continue to be my primary informant. You'll probably hear some of these kind of bluegrass attitude notes, the flat third, flat seven from the minor pentatonic, and the flat five. That may show up. Again, I am improvising, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here, but I want you to listen for those focus points, those that alternating between melody and improvisation, and I'll keep that going all the way through this song. So let's see what happens.
1, 2, 3, go.